we return to the adventures of Lord Emmon of Seaguard, the final bastion and hope for the faith of the first man and other sort of stuff. So the one thing I forgot to mention yesterday as well, and this was kind of a big deal, so my bad, really. So we are actually in some blood feuds as well. So the story of House Mud is, of course, like I said, they ruled all of the Riverlands, whatever it's called, the rivers and the hills or something. Yep. And then the Andals came in, and it was actually a traitorous house of First Men in the Riverlands that caused the fall of House Mud and our Emperor Father. And I think it was actually, yeah, it was Hammer the Justice was killed in battle, and that sort of brought about the fall of the house. But the house that caused it was the even though it says Riverman there, they are Andals and they are Faith of the Seven, but it was actually the Tullys who, let's see if I can find him. What was it? Was it him? Yeah, it was Edmund Tully, and then his son became the first Lord of Riverrun, as sort of like repayment for him betraying House Mud and causing their downfall. But it was him turning coat and joining House Vance that caused the fall. So those are the two houses that we are in blood feuds with, House Tully and House Vance. So seeing both of those guys dead as dicks would, I think, be kind of cathartic and the nice revenge that our house deserves. So how many members of House Vance are there? There's 1, 2, 3. So he's got a sister and a son and a daughter, and then House Tully. You got to bear in mind, all these houses, of course, are going to be quite thin, quite low in numbers right now, simply because of the amount of warfare. Because some of them, like House Tully, for example, weren't a noble house until a few generations ago. 3 living members. Okay, that's great news for us. One of which is his sister and her son, Dennis Tully. Okay, this could work out quite well for us. So we got a couple of choices, really. We could go down the warfare route and really start trying to reclaim all of these lost territories, bringing together these bands of just random First Men houses who are currently leaderless counts trying to find their own way. Oh, God, this guy is Faith of the Seven. Not a fan of that one, Chief. We don't have any Casus Belli or anything either right now. Or we go down the intrigue route, really try and kill some of these houses off. We could try antagonize them, getting them into duels, things like that, trying to do it a bit more honorably, because, of course, the Faith of the Seven have a much more strict law system and religious system. I'm not sure where to start. Well, I do know what we can start with, though, is joining one of the two orders here. So, Orders of Chivalry mod. I've got to give him a shout out for this. This, in my opinion, has gone for like an 8 out of 10 mod up to a 10 out of 10 mod, because they added a single game rule that, for me, as someone doing this is like Let's Play and presenting the content, they've actually added the option here to turn off dual lethality, so that if we get into personal combat with someone, because there is a modicum of randomness to it, if you get into a duel and you just happen to die, it's not going to set us back, 5-6 episodes worth of progress here. So this is, like I said, it's made it into a 10 out of 10 mod right there alongside the Great Trade League. So we could actually join one of those and we won't have to worry about it so much. Sure, we could be maimed for life, we could be permanently damaged from it, we could lose a lot of health. It's still risky, particularly as our dynasty only has, 2 living members right now? But it will be a very, very good way to build up our own leadership skills, to build up our personal combat, and actually try and unify all of these currently splintered houses in the Riverlands. So there's the Warriors Guild. Slightly more, probably slightly more codified, slightly more ordered would be the best way to phrase it. And then there are the Berserkers Guild, as it says there. People who have nothing to lose, judged too dangerous by the Warriors Guild to join their ranks. Now, these guys get more bonuses, but I think are just way more risky. That was sort of what it would be implied by the actual description there. So this one gives 5 months prestige, martial +3, sex appeal +25, and personal combat skill +30. This one is personal combat skill +10 by comparison, and then month prestige is 4 less per month. So I think if we're going to do anything, and the Warriors Guild strikes me as a bit more of an Andal, like a soft boy Andal one. So we'll join the Berserkers, and we're just going to go balls to the wall. If anything, I think our vengeful Lord Emmon of Seaguard, the last 5 member, would definitely be a Berserker. Now, what's his personal combat like? 43. He was an anointed knight by the Faith of the Seven for whatever goddamn reason. What was it? Because we converted to their faith to avoid being wiped out or something like that? That was just a random trait that I think we got. But we are a trained fighter. We are strong. We are a skilled commander. So we do have some combat skills here. The head of the guild, Jakar Vezenkar, a high Valyrian powerful man. Wow. Poor fighter, rabies. Okay, so he's not going to be head of the guild for too long. For glory. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can get out of this. Jane had a crate of weapons and armor at her treasury. Sorry, could we have some of that? Oh, right, because she's our trade... Yeah, right, okay. So, of course, because of the Trade League, we can either directly join it if we have the right requirements, or we can just have someone else do it for us. I think I'll set her to try and turn a profit right now. So we can have a focus investing, at which point she would send those crates of weapons and armor to our capital. That might give our troops some bonuses. We could have her try and sell it off for a profit, at which point we can request money from her. And then we can also turn off her requesting funds from us to obviously make more profit out of. So I'll say focus on profit right now. Take the money from her. That way, if we need to hire mercenaries, if we want to build up our realm somewhat, we can do that. Now, of course, the big reason for joining the Warriors Guild at this stage of the playthrough is to try and get a bit more prestige, because minus 277 when we're trying to show ourselves as a fine lord to follow into battle, you know, the sort of unifier of the old god's faith, which is dying out. Probably not very good if we've got literally minus prestige. So we need to also employ a new priest. Prince Emin of the, oh right, I thought we were employing a guy called Prince Emin then. Joseph, welcome my friend. Let's get you, not fantastic, but okay. Oh wait, that was court position. Well, good work. Incredible. So we have to send for a maester from the Citadel, don't we, for a court physician? It's just like I've not played this mod ever before. There we go. Okay, so from the name of my good friend Clarence. Clarence the First Man. Clarence the Seducer, who has a whole bunch of links. Okay, I trust you. I trust you, Mr. Clarence, that you will keep your links to yourself. And all he'll do is serve court. Yeah, we can't do anything else, but he can improve troop morale there, so you get a little modifier that's like Maester emboldens troops, gives like 10% morale. It's not incredible, but it is pretty useful to have just as a secondary background chancellor there. Then we've also got charters progressing, so having this guy in our court, especially now, is going to help with the education of this kid. Let's also make sure this kid is being educated. So I invited a patient, diligent person to court yesterday, didn't I? Or maybe they've left. Oh, no, there we are. Delone. Right, so Delone start taking charge of this kid's education. We don't really want to educate him. We've got Slothful, which actively acts against his education. We've also got, like, not very good stats at all. We're also not very particularly skilled. So we'll leave it up to that person. Gain 25 prestige for imprisoning a noble. Absolutely. And this guy wants us to join his defensive wars. What? No? I don't know why people of different religions are asking us to. Maybe it's because they count as foreign invaders or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but obviously we're not going to join any Faith of the Seven Andals. Oh wait, he's Faith of the Seven First Man, Tracer. Put him on the list. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. So we are obviously right opposite the, through the Iron Man's Bay, where is the Iron Islands, and now we're being raided. How many troops have we got? We've got enough to repel them, but that is going to be a massive pain in the ass. So we have to keep raising and lowering our troops every 30 seconds. Gives us a little bit of morale, though. It's a shame we can't counter raid, because that'd be kind of useful to get back some of our gold that they're going to take all the time. Who resigned? Wait, what was our... Oh, right, Castellan. Right, of course. I was going to say, was that not our wife, our treasurer? But no, this is the other one that gives the stat. Okay, we need to find a good Castellan, because this is kind of an important job to give out. This is Hand of the King, essentially. So let's reset all. Let's go for stewardship and see who we can find here. Manfred. Manfred the First Man. Seems like a trustworthy fella. Welcome aboard. He's also authoritative there. Honest and patient. Yeah, you know what? You seem like an absolutely good Hand of the King. Let's get you on board. Right, so we want him to be... So we can have Pacified Province gives a levy size. It's not much, but 2% levy size for just having a guy on your council is obviously quite nice. Fort level plus 0.9, it's not super useful. Same with garrison size. Against the raiders it will be. For the time being, we need actual troop count. Domain improved, relations improved. We run the risk, though, of smugglers entering... So this is basically a lot of the various other jobs. As the leader of the... He's essentially the leader of the council, right? So he has a chance of firing some of their other ones. So you got, like, special tithers, obviously your treasurer's one. You've got plot uncovers, obviously spymaster one. We'll just have him do that for the time being. But the Berserkers, then, what can we do for them right now? We can request military training, which we should do as soon as possible. Get into shape. It will basically spend some glory and give us a sort of temporary negative debuff for a much longer, though temporary debuff, buff that gives us some bonuses to martial personal combat and whatever else. So there you go. Like I said, it gives us burning fat for the next few months, giving diplomacy -1, sex appeal -3, and personal combat -3. But for a longer period of time, we get the sex appeal, the bonus to personal combat, fertility, and health, and whatever. So we don't need to do that every sort of year or so if we get lucky with it. Okay, that'll do. Then the other thing to do is request military training. So this, when we get 100 glory, waste it all on that one. Should have done it the other way around. But this will give us someone who can turn up, give us leadership traits. They can give us burning fat, parrot, perfect shape, owl, of course, yes, silly me. So we can also gain leadership traits out of that. We can also upgrade our commander skill, our fighting skill. We have the mission focus on war, which I'm not going to bother doing because, of course, we only have one family member right now. We only have us and our son. A little bit risky. What I've started to do is also swell wife, so metaphorically and physically, hopefully we can get her on board. Maybe get some more babbies. New Lord Commander on the wall. I don't really care about that one either. Thank you, friend. So what are we looking at beyond the wall right now? It's just going to be wildlings for hopefully a very, very long time. I don't know if the White Walkers can spawn earlier. Bear in mind, if they were to spawn at their regular time, we wouldn't see them for thousands of years. What are we looking at? We're looking for White Walker invasion? Is it just like a... invasion? Sorry, there we go. White Walkers will spawn in harder. I don't know, maybe they will just turn up within the sort of, 80 to 200 years that they normally turn up in. That would be a problem, because the realm, unlike the Iron Throne, is massively splintered. If the White Walkers were to turn up in this playthrough, I think they would just stomp us. It's not like the Iron Throne can call in for reinforcements. It's not like the Night's Watch can call in for just a single unified king to come and help out, or even Lords Paramount. Okay, I didn't think about that much, but we'll worry about that when that turns up. So we have the opportunity to rank up, or we have the opportunity to request the military training. We could roll the dice here and just try and rank up. If you have 1,000 glory and 250 prestige, you can rank up without a fight. We don't want to do that. Does this consume glory to try and rank up? It does not by the looks of it. It's just you can do it every 6 months. So let's try it. Let's absolutely go for it. So we're going to be fighting the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Okay, we are more skilled than him. We're more skilled than him. He just has a Black Brother cloak, apparently. Okay, that should be fine. I think we'll be good. It's time. So there is, I'm just going to do this for the first one, but there is the opportunity to skip the dual engine, which is just like sort of in the base game where you just duel someone, But this is a little bit more like a more advanced version of the base Game of Thrones dual engine, so you get different stats based on your head, torso, dominant hand, non-dominant hand, legs. Depending on the attacks you do, you can target different limbs, blah, 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 blah. I don't really... I will admit, I haven't put much stock in the system myself. I haven't really learned the best strategies or anything like that. I've basically been told so much conflicting information, like always dodge, always parry, always counter. So this one, as you can see, counter increases the chance of missed chances while decreasing the normal missed chances. I'm just going to say parry. Let's just try to parry always. That works out fine. Let's keep it simple. Let's just try to get the hits in. So hit chance is the highest with that one. Aim for the head, I've been told, is always quite good as well, but I'm just going to target center. Go for the highest hit chance, in my opinion. Parry. There we go. Worked fine. That's just how that works. They can get very, very complex, particularly at the higher levels of personal combat. So we'll probably end up skipping a lot of the duels, because we don't want to spend like 40 minutes of every video just fighting random people that turn up. Now we can carry on with our military training there. I think if we'd have lost the duel, we would have lost the glory anyway. Oh shit, we can hold tournaments and melees, can't we? Ah, nice. Okay. So that would give us more glory and prestige. Just more prestige, but obviously at the cost of gold. Getting rid of this prestige, or gaining some prestige as soon as possible would be very, very nice. So we can't hold a tournament at the same time. Fair enough, but maybe we can hold a tournament as soon as we've done the melee. Let the fight begin. Will this give us some bonuses? Can we fight in it ourselves? Apparently not. Ah, here we go. Thinking of new ways to make Lady Jane like me is hurting my brain, and yet as much as I hate exhausting myself, something needs to be done if I ever wish her to be my friend. Can invite her for some sightseeing. My Chancellor will write her something. Let's not do that. Let's try and be a bit more personal, huh? Ah, she was not impressed by my act of friendship. I put a little more effort into it. Oh, I thought we got something successful then. It's a little odd. Hey, Chancellor, write a nice letter to my wife. Thank you all for coming. There's the end of the melee then. Do we actually get anything out of that? Doesn't look like it. That might have been a waste of time. We should have probably gone with the tournament, which we know is kind of the safe bet. Ah, nice. There we go. So we've actually got our trainer in personal combat who we outclass in every way. Okay, thanks, pal. My lord, Andals assailing great numbers across the narrow seas to Westeros, made zealous by the conflict and fight, these savage warriors of the Andals carved the seven-pointed star upon their bodies, and swear by their blood of the seven and not to rest until they've hewn the kingdoms from our lands. An Andal band led by Timnath Storin has been spotted by Seaguard? No. Oh my god, can they just launch host war after host war? Oh shit, okay. We can offer submission and fealty, at which point we would lose the game. No, fuck you. We shall throw these invaders back to the narrow sea. God damn it. Okay, 1,900 men, 1,800 men. I suppose if he's just invading us, we're surrounded by rivers. We're surrounded by good choke points, great cutoffs. We haven't really got best commanders, though. Shit. Okay, let's see if we can find some commanders that want to join our court. This is gonna be a mess. You're Andal, though, so I don't really want to invite you. You're pretty good. 19 versus 17. Ah, fuck it. We'll invite him. I mean, maybe he'll join us in fighting against his brethren and religious friends. Doesn't really make much sense, but okay, welcome aboard. Alright, this is going to be a real messy war, I can see, and it's certainly going to stunt our expansion for a while. Okay, let's do that. There we go. 19, 16, 13. Let's balance the units here, and let's just pray. Oh, nice. The Lorathi Isles have remained uninhabited for many years, but men at Vlas returned to the Isles to live. They are men from Valyria itself. A sect of religious dissidents have left the freehold to establish a temple upon Lorath's main isle. These new Lorathi are worshippers of Borash, the blind god. Okay, fair enough. So they've split apart from... Yeah, there you go. Boash, the blind god, is a deity that's once worshipped in the freehold and one deity of the Valyrians who settled on Lorath. Cool. They ate no flesh, drank no wine, walked barefoot through the world, clad only in hair and hide. How strange. Going still through our, luckily this war didn't interrupt our military training. We can follow his advice, which gives us a chance of getting stubborn. But I think following his advice is basically the way that you rank up in your particular skill set. So, I mean, stubborn is not good, but it's only a 10% chance. So we'll roll the dice in hopes of, you know, trying to quite desperately right now get better actual stats out of it. Now, this can give us brave, which of course we would kind of like. Some can be bad, some can be quite good. You want me to join you? First man of Blackwood against Oscar of Riverrun. We should. This guy is our enemy. This guy is our enemy. The Tullys were in a blood feud with him. This guy is a first man. I will join you. I will join you, my friend. Oh, God, they have a lot of troops. I pray now that they don't head up and try and kill us. God, I'd love to help out, but that is way too many, huh? Zealous? Give me Zealous. Did we get that? No, that's unfortunate. Oh, God, they're here. Is this... Yeah, this is Timna's Storan's host. Well, luckily... Holy shit, that was great timing. So the other guys that were coming down through Crossfort to help us against the Tullys, that were our allies, also turned up at the same time. They just boat bombed us. What is wrong with you? Okay, well, that's going to be the end of that. I think we've got that in the bag. There we go. 100%. Thank you. Get in my prison. Oh, did he even give us any... Oh, we got some prestige out of it. You know what? I'll take that. Might not be exactly what we were after there, but that's pretty nice. Okay, now we can commit our troops to try and help out with this cause. Let's just go and attach to them. That might... we actually might be able to stop these goddamn Tullys at that point. Oh, there's actually a lot of troops kicking around. The campaign has seen that Eren is not a proper blood. Eren! I thought we were friends. Fine, let's hope not. We can bitter rivals with Eren, apparently. Follow his advice, try and get an erudite. Nothing. Hopefully we will get some good traits out of this. So let's just merge to this army. We'll just let them lead our troops. I hope they will not fuck this up. Go for the troops right now. What are you doing? Okay. He's lying, claims that you're lying and fake about your skills. We'll make it true, okay. Trying to deceitful, or we can ignore his advice because we claim that we don't know what he's talking about. I think that's fair. We'll ignore that in the hopes that it might, you know, help out with our education somewhat. And there we go. Training is over. Onwards to glory. There's a chance of us getting just, chance of us losing cruel, or a chance of us getting poor fighter. Do we not already have... Sorry? We went from trained fighter to poor fighter. Game of Thrones, everyone. Game of Thrones. I think that might be a conflict between the Game of Thrones and Order of Chivalry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. After I had made another courtier cry, the third one in a short week, I felt a bit embarrassed. Is this who I am? A cruel man that likes to hurt people? I would say probably not, given that we just went through an event chain that chances are removed cruel. Cruel or kind? I mean, it's only 45% chance. He is deceitful, but I don't think that's necessarily should be considered in the same vein as cruel. Let's try and get kind. Let's try and get kind. I think he's a nice guy. You know, we're trying to help people out here. And we just don't like the Andals. That doesn't make us particularly cruel. Look at this campaign against the Tullys. So our troops are... Let's assault this one down. Oh, a challenger has appeared. The Squirrel Old Walrus. What a fantastic fucking name. Squirrel Old Walrus. My favorite boy. Okay. 56 personal combat. We have 58. Okay. Because, of course, we lost some skills. I think we'll skip the dual engine. So, as it says, it'll be random based on your combat skills and traits. We could try that old strategy. I think last time just going for the hit chance works best. Okay, we've lost. Okay, just go for the hit chance. So obviously the critical hit will give us, I think it's only useful in tournaments from what someone told me. Again, I get so much conflicting information about this one. It doesn't matter. I'll look at the files at some stage, I'm sure. Swing your weapon. This is not great. Let's try to parry. Good work. Okay. Quick and simple attack. Highest hit chances. Nice work. Jump attack, flail wildly. Again, I want to go for the highest hit chance. Just get this battle done with. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That was close, but I'm kind of glad we did it manually, because, you know, if it had been random, I'd have been really bitter about that. All right, 58%. Oh, this is good. Put those Tullys in their place. Manfred has been a loyal and able servant. Have you? I mean, you're okay, but do I want to give him 10 gold? Sure. We're kind. If I'm taking the kind stat from that event, we have to be kind because of it. I think that's fair. Right, we've counter siege fully. Should have 75 prestige to ask my wife. No. Ask her about her faith. Is she not the same faith as us? What? Excuse me? Shit. I hope I don't end up being some Andal sympathizer for trying to... There we go. Okay, disgraceful. Yep, absolutely she is. Right, there we go. Oh, man. We've actually done a really, really good job here. Is this the province we're after? Or did they declare war on... Oh, they declared war on us. Right. Thank God. House Tully, get fucked. This is so good. Okay, let's help them out with the Siege of Riverrun. Riverrun that should be ours, by the way. We're making a lot of rivals today. My God. Ah, okay. So even though she kind of dislikes us and isn't really going for our sway attempts, she is pregnant. which is hopefully going to give us another chance at obviously getting a prodigy strong son. Come on. I believe in you. We'll give this son... My master is... Ah, there we go. That's what I was talking about earlier. Maester emboldens troops. Morale of armies plus 10%. Not super useful, given that we've annihilated the Tully armies. Oh my god, he's leading troops there. We're going to break away from the main army. We're going to turn our back on our ally to go after a personal vendetta. If we can capture him in this battle... Nothing. That's a shame. He must have escaped, coward. That would have been so good if we got the leader of House Tully in our prison. Oh my god, we could try and rank up again. We're not ready. We're definitely not ready, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, ask for the meeting. So we are up against... Oh, we're up against this guy again, who's now outclassed us. Oh, we've beaten him, though. Why? Why have we suddenly got more duel experience? Must be duel experience. Okay, cool. And we defeated an Andal invasion. Very nice. Okay, let's go for another manual duel, then. We seem to be doing an alright job here. Target the center or attempt to feint, or we can go for the head and try and really roll the dice on trying to get the duel over as soon as possible. Let's play it safe. Playing it safe seems to work. Okay, head and torso, or torso and legs. Let's go for the head and torso. That makes more sense. There we go. Nice work. Parry. Holy shit. Oh, come on. Come on. Arms and legs, torso and legs. Let's attempt to feint then. Nice work. Let's go for a... Go for a parry? Oh, shit. I was going to say try and get a counterattack out of the parry. Timidly strike. Hit the arms and... that's likely to hit the head. Let's aim for the head then. Boom. Holy shit. We're already up to the rank of Wolf. Look at that. Personal combat skill plus 20. Sex appeal plus 10. March plus 2. Month prestige plus 2. We can try and form a mercenary band, which we're not going to do. We've done that before. It's quite fun. But just probably not really good for this campaign now. Because we're basically saying, yeah, I don't want to take on our lands anymore. We could try and defend the Andal faith, I guess. But it doesn't really suit a guy who wants to reclaim his old crown and get into all those dynastic feuds. That's nice. That's a really, really great start for this guy. 82 now. The North. The North needs help from who? The Mountain in the Vale. Absolutely, yeah. Of course we're going to help you on that one. We could buy our wife oh, she's comforted by a kind gesture. We are a kind man. You know, like I said, if we're going to take the kind trait, we need to do kind things because of it. Daughter, Alice. Alice Mudd. No. Little Alice. She's gone. She's gone. Well, she didn't have any redeemable stats, so you know what? It could be worse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, young Alice. We'll call you Silt. Lovely Alice Silt. Silt Mudd. And your brother Soil Mud. He will miss you. He will miss you dearly. Hey, we got Playful. Playful is Gregarious, Deceitful, and Lunatic, so that's a nice start. Come on. Oh my god, someone's... The fucking Iron Islands sent 12,000 raiders to Seaguard. Holy shit. What? My god. They must have known that we were not at home anymore. Well, that's... Shit. Well, we've helped defeat House Tully. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? We can't fight that off. If we try it, we're just going to lose our troops. I'll owe my wife a favor. I think that's fair. Come on. Why would you do this? Fucking Harrenhal. But where is he? Oh, it's not Harrenhal yet. It's Balon the 8th of House Hor. You are... Oh, man. I wanted to antagonize him, but we're kind, so we can't. Send him an insult. I have it signed. In short, he's got 12,000 men stealing our gold, and the worst I can do is send him an angry letter. A strongly worded letter. In short, I despise you. You are a filthy scatterbrain, and your deceitful scatterbrain ways repulse me. Signed, Emmon of House Mudd. That would teach that envious scatterbrain. Nice work, team. You know what? While we're at it, have some other horrible letters. Don't stop there. You... I mean, he already hates us a lot because of the whole blood feud thing. I despise you. You're a gorging fanatic, and your covetous fanatic ways repulse me. That would teach that envious false knight. And you know who else? You know who else? Lothar? Cause the fall of our dynasty? Fuck him. I despise you. You're a Riverman heretic, and your Riverman heretic ways repulse me. Signed, Prince Emmon of House Mudd. That would teach that vile blasphemer. Good work. I need to remember some of these for future. Those are useful. I don't care about the dragons of Valyria. There's so many dragons in Valyria. We go for this. They're just going to carry on with the siege, and we'll lose our armies. So I'm just going to stand here and wait for them to... Excuse me. Sorry, could you go, please? Sorry. Oh, my God. Wait, whoa. How are we losing? How are we losing? Miles invasion of the... Wait, what? Whoa, what? What are we... Oh, my God, it's up there. The Mountain and the Vale are also taking the north. Okay, we'll go and help out where we can. Which isn't going to be very much, to be honest with you. What the fuck? That's the quickest route. Wait, can we not go across the river? Oh, my God, there's only a couple of crossing points. Well, that would make a lot of sense. That's probably why that prompts... So we're going to have to go all the way south. Okay, they're fucking off. They're fucking off. We're fine. All right, come back. My God, this is a pain. Fucking Iron Islands. Let's try and help out where we can. Maybe if we just do some sneaky counter siege. Of course, their troops are spread way too thin because they're trying to help out with... Oh, they're trying to defeat the Mountain and the Vale. Shit. This is a real problem. It can be a lonely night during a long war campaign. Who could blame a man for having some warm in his bed at night? Okay, we had a random daughter. What of it she should be honored? 25% chance of us gaining lustful. The dynasty is failing, so I think our man would absolutely be all up for it. Let's do it. Okay, we didn't get lustful. That's a real shame. I imagine our wife hates us even more now. Nice, his troops were defeated before I could even get there. Okay, I'd love to help out with this war if we can. Can I offer to join him in that? My friend. Did I not offer to join that war? Maybe I offered to join the wrong one. Well, that's that one dealt with. Hopefully he'll call us in now, potentially. Oh, God, we've got to go back and try and fight off these raiders. The chest pains you've experienced... Oh, my God, we had chest pains? Okay, we're fine. We are 43. We're obviously getting quite old. Okay, somebody has fabricated claims on our tiles. What happened to the claims we were fabricating? Did I just... Oh, maybe we had to rehire a new diplomat or something along those lines. Okay, fair enough. We haven't got any claims, only on the Empire, which is obviously completely pointless. Fine, let's try and get Oldstones. Like I said, Oldstones is our previous and should be our capital, so we'll try and get that one again. We've got 764 of the Ironborn troops here, so we'll kill them off if we can. We'll have the people we hate leading our troops. How about that? That should do us some favors. Right, let's get you back on the center. You on the side. There we go. Right. Oh, they fucked off. They fucked off. Okay. Well, at least the Ironborn are gone. I suppose we've got no money. We've got some prestige now. Oh my God. My Weirwoods. Another challenger. The Boar Estion. Okay, skip the draw line. He's got 61. We've got 83. I'm going to skip. Yeah, okay. I think that was a safe one to go for there. Bruised head, bruised torso, but we've got even more duel experience. My God, and those are permanent, aren't they? That's so good. We're up to 91 postal combat. What's the leader of the guild got? 115. We're catching him. Obedient? This dragon accepts commands calmly. Okay, let's not worry about that. Wow, so we just had a woman turn up to court, Arwen of Sea-Watch, who has 26 martial. Of course, it's going to piss people off having a woman on the council. That's particularly egregious at this point. But my God, she's so strong. Let's not have a rival as one of our bodyguards are. Wow, that's insanely good news. Okay, let's get this council. Council's the wrong word. Let's get these people set up. So what we can do, one of the features of the Great Trade League, which I actually like quite a lot, is the ability to kind of focus your education purely on martial. So what we could do is we can have Soil become our squire. Now we would lose stats in diplomacy, stewardship, intrigue, and instead gain them in martial, which if we want to go for a martial character, and I think that's kind of relevant, seeing as we're a single province constantly under siege here and constantly at war, we can name him our squire. Now again, if he doesn't end up being a good martial character, he might just end up being a real mixed bag of shit. You know, if he's got all of his traits condensed into martial, and then he's not even a good military leader, that'd be kind of bad. I wanted to roll the dice on that. I wanted to risk it, because he hasn't got particularly fantastic traits anyway. Oh, I don't know. Fussy and Playful are both good, but none of them really lend well to an education. Wow, we can try and go up to Wolf. I mean, War gives personal combat, right? Oh, no, neither do. Wow, okay. I could swear War gave personal combat. Okay. We can try and become a bear of the society. That would give us 5 monthly prestige. That's a huge amount. If we ever wanted to forge a bloodline, that's a hell of a way forward. Shit. Yeah, but who will we be dueling, though? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. What's worse that would happen? We don't go down a rank or anything. We'll just be... This guy's also injured. That doesn't affect his personal combat being burnt. I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't, right? Okay, we're actually going to fight the head of the guild here. I'm going to go for the manual system, just in the hopes that we can try and meta it somewhat. Decrease the chance of normalness while decreasing the chances. He's going to aim for the head. More likely to hit the head and the torso. So that's going to... critical miss chances. So the critical miss chances being hit in the head, right? So let's try to counter. That's not a good start. It's really not a great start at all, is it? Flail wildly. I thought because that had the highest hit chance, that might help us out here. I think we might be in trouble. Not gonna lie. I think we might be in trouble. 2 out of 4. We might be in trouble. Oh my God, it's literally down to this attack. Quick and simple. Extravagant. Put your faith in the heart of the cards. Do it. We missed. Jump attack, jump attack, jump attack. Fuck. Okay, we failed, but my God, was that close. So lose 500 glory, 200 prestige. Holy shit, was that close, though. That's incredible. Hopefully in the future we can beat this guy. Just need a little bit more experience. I have requested military training again. We should buy a weapon. We don't even have a fucking weapon. Okay, I will buy us something nice. There you go, wife. Have some... Oh, did we get charitable? We didn't get charitable out of it. My God, renowned duelist, bruised head. So once that's gone... Oh, we're up to 117, though, because we got good duel experience from that. Holy shit, this could be glorious Prince Aemon, Lord Aemon of Seaguard, the mighty Berserker. Daughter, named Arwen. Ah, she's strong. Okay, I guess we can't move over to Agnatic Cognatic. Oh, we already on our Agnatic Cognatic. We can't go Absolute Cognatic, though. Must be, Dornish, Jogos Nai, Narthi, Summer Islander. House Mud has to historically prefer it, which of course we don't. Has to have equality, ruin our traditions. Man, yeah, no, this is not going to happen. Young shale mud goes well with soil mud and silt mud and Emmon mud. Don't ask what Emmon is. Maybe it's an anagram or something. Follow his advice. Oh my god, if we can get an erudite. Or, I was going to say, if we can get an erudite, we can join... We can literally join, like, so many other societies. Well, like I said yesterday, Alchemist Guild have access to certain magical things. And in the Citadel, I believe you can study for a Valyrian Steel Link. Because there is magic. That could be big. That could be so useful for us. Because once we finish with this, I mean, essentially the endgame for the Berserker Society is found a bloodline. Which gives you a bunch of prestige, whatever else. You can see there, a champion who repels his pretenders 10 times without defeats will be recognized as the Grand Champion. You stood here next to me. Or, ideally, when we've got that, we obviously want to pursue something else. So we would go and join the Alchemist Guild at that stage and learn some magic. We'd be a spell sword. Yeah, Emmon the spell sword. I'm on board. Trusting. Oh, but he knows what he's talking about, so we basically have to say, I don't want trusting at all. Maybe this is the 10% where we get unlucky and not get it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Fingers crossed this will actually give us an upgrade for once, right? Whereas last time it just gave us... Actually, no, it'll just put us back to where we started, which is a little bit garbage. But to be fair, we've got a lot of other experience out of it, so we can't complain too much. I'm going to keep following his advice in the hopes that it will give us... Grearis would be nice. Come on, give us this one too. Fuck, I was kind of hoping that... If we ask nicely, it'll just... it'll work like that. We've received words. We've received word from the Saffron Lands. This is what I was talking about. The Guild of Alchemists have rediscovered one of their ancient powers. Dananum claims to have the power to transmute materials such as iron into a valuable metal. Oh my god. So this man just uncovered literal fucking alchemy using the magic. Very cool. 50% chance of us getting brave, 50% chance of us improving our fighting skills. I'll take either. I will take brave though. That's very nice. 18 martial, 133. Let's go. Let's go, boy. We've had some training. We've had Mr. Miyagi himself. Come on. What have you got? 150. Oh my god, he's got even stronger. Sometimes you just gotta take these risks. The referees stopped the fight and declared you as the victor. You are now the champion, while your defeated foe will be shamed and return to a simple pretender seeking to reach your height. The title is very contested. You need to stay in perfect shape to avoid the hordes of challengers. So now, oh my god, not only that, we became the leader of the guild. I thought multiple people could be champions. But if there's only one champion, how can they be? I think in the base game there starts with like a few different champions. That way other people can ascend to the height. Wow, there we go. So shit, now we're going to have a lot of people. So we've got next up P, it's just like last series all over again, potentially challenging us for the championship, but he's only got 89 personal combat. That other guy is probably the only one we really have to worry about. So let's keep staying in shape. Let's see if there are... Oh man, we could raise an army. Oh, that's nice. We can... It's like... I always forget about that. It's like tribal armies. Let's mark that special interest. So also see if there's anyone on the bounty board. No one worth hunting down right now. Okay, fair enough. We also want to go on a warrior pilgrimage as soon as possible. We need a basic leadership trait. So that's why we need to finish off our regular military training first. And Jane is pregnant. A celebratory sword fight for a celebratory sword fight. Excellent. Okay. Give me that strong prodigy son, Jane. I believe in you. What? Stormlander. Okay, we won't worry about that. Oh, he's gone. In favor of another fucking Stormlander. House Durandon, though, so that's at least, I suppose, a step in the right direction. Storm King Jaime Durandon attained 11 votes and is now the new leader. Descendant of the Storm King, of course, so hopefully, the Storm King, the Storm God, so hopefully he will maybe come back to the old ways a little bit, if you don't mind. Level reinforcement rate plus 50% is pretty good when we did lose some troops. Okay, 10,000. Can I build anything? We need to... I never even considered the fact that we'd have to focus a lot of money on fortifications here, but we have no fucking money to focus it on. Just let me be a duke, damn it. Let's try and become the Duke of Seaguard again. That'll at least be a great... Oh, man, that's quite a big duchy, though. Get the whole bay. And we'd have to go to war with the Lannisters to try and achieve that one as well. Mathis Lannister. Damn it. Stevron. Come on, Stevron. Come on, Stevron. Prodigy. Strong. Fucking Stevron. Okay. Okay, what are we going to call you? People have been sending me just... I've got a heap of names, I think would be the best way to phrase it. Like, I keep all my stuff over in notes on the other screen. So much. Oh my god, one of the suggested names is potting mix, and I love it. That's what you put plants in, helps them grow and whatnot. Potting mix mud. There we go. Incredible. So what have we chained? Oh, I've still got my mod enabled, right? Yeah, so we can't pick duty. And I actually didn't educate this daughter at all. I mean, do we want to go for struggle with her, or do we want to put all our eggs into the potting mud basket? We can't play as her. If we've got two sons. So let's go for struggle with you. And I also want to take you on as a squire at some stage as well. How old's this kid? 9? So his squireship should end before this kid's squireship becomes relevant. I think they have to be 5 or 6. In that case, so we can't pick struggle. Wait, we can pick struggle? Oh, right. Yeah, hang on. Give it a second. Challenger has appeared. Oh, fuck. It's P. I told you it would be P. I mean, to be fair, he's got 89 personal combat. We've got 153. We almost have... Okay, not almost double, but it's up there. Let's do it. Skip it. Skip it and kill him dead. If we lose, I'm going to scream. You're lucky. You're lucky. That was almost a... Ah, Soiler's improved as a squire. There you go. So he's a page. He's lost an entry, but he's gained a marshal. I think that's a fair trade-off in this scenario. Oh, shit. The North's long, ragged coastlines, both to the east and the west, are vulnerable. There was a time when fellows most threatened by Ironborn to the west and Andals in the east. Crossing the Narrow Sea in their hundreds and thousands, the longship of the Andals made landings in the north, just as they have to the south. The North has not been able to keep the Andals at bay. Holy fuck. Oh, no, that's some bad news for us, huh? Jesus, that's really bad news. These goddamn Andals. King Alistair II of House Arryn, 6 of the members. We could try and kill House Arryn off. Oh, my God. Lady Forlorn, Royce bronze armor. That's very cool. Shit. We are literally surrounded. I'm not a big fan of this. So for today, I think we'll leave that there. We've achieved a hell of a lot with Emon of Seagull. We got back at House Tully. Not really in the way we wanted, but we have... No, we need to start killing some of these people off. What's the chance of maybe killing off this Tully broodmare they've got kicking around? Don't call them... Don't refer to them as human terms. Don't refer to them as human terms. They are less than human. They are House Tully. They are dirty, dirty, floppy fishes. Banned. Alright. We'll try and kill them, but I don't think it's going to matter. We'll try and kidnap them. We're not that, you know... We are a kind man after all. Let's queue up some military training for tomorrow, but my god, this could be a real problem. What would we do in this scenario? Flee to Lonely Light? I mean, shit, this is bad. I feel like it's almost unstoppable. Oh, shit. Okay. Might be a bit difficult, huh? Might have bitten off a bit more than we could chew here. Thank you all for watching, though, nonetheless. A glorious Berserker up against a whole horde of Andals. My god, I'm glad he learned how to fight because he's going to need it. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. Thank you to Aiden W, Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Doolin of Gondolin, Facundo Vasquez. I'm trying to repress the hiccups. I'm so sorry. Ghost of Protocol, Gogula, Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, My Name Isn't Dio, Muskratful, Napuscus 911, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Smegmastain, Somnus, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, Void Prince Kibo, William Green, and Zazzy 7011 for the support of the NTL lovers on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support. Much appreciated. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you for your house submissions, by the way, as well. Hopefully, if and when we eventually get some land, we can start bringing on some loyal retainers of the glorious House Mud. And, of course, a thank you as well out to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Ann in Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Baldoon, Ben Trope, Betspice Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Duncon217, Emerald Beam, Exploding Knees, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Damar, Icarus, Icy the Great, Ida C, Jay Lera, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Johan De Vries, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Luan and Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mustolp, Monty, Mostly Samson, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Norstrus, Noah Gallimore, Organized Confusion, Sam, Pan Samu, Pantherpearl, Payback 137, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sagataire, Sam Kears, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, The Insane Pickle, The One Ring, Valonquery, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Will Wade, Wilson SF, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach, and Zico2. Thank you guys all for your support. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys all tomorrow for what will hopefully be some expansion, or maybe just being crushed entirely by the Andals.